writer with SillyBallers.com, and we're here with Tony Blankenship, new head coach at Denby High School, back for his second stint. Why did you choose to come back to Denby High School?
You know, I thought, Brandon, it was a good situation for me coaching-wise. A lot of talent in this particular area of the city of Detroit. My familiarity with the staff as far as administratively played a big part in that. My relationship, friendship with Ms. Wilburn, having worked with her in the past, and there's some comfort in that as a head football coach, and as anyone would know, it's just important to have good administrative support when you're trying to build a program. Okay. So excited about it.
Short term and long term, what are your goals for Denby to get back to where they used to be?
Short term, we want to get ourselves in position to be a good football program by qualifying for the state playoffs, doing some essential things in the cities and in the city schedule, and make it to the city playoffs as well. Long term, we want to become a state perennial power. We want to be someone to reckon with week in and week out for the next few years. So that's our long-term goal.
How would the impact of Mike Marshall as your offensive coordinator, how would it have an impact on your team?
Man, it's going to be huge. Mike is one of the best to ever come out of the city of Detroit. As a coach, I actually coached against him in the city championship game in 2001. So I know what he's capable of. I lost to him in the championship game. He's won multiple city championships. I've got a chance to coach him in multiple city championships. But his experience and his understanding of offense is essential for what we're trying to do. And he's a great football mind. And these kids here are going to benefit tremendously having him over here with me and the staff.
Okay, so there's not much parity in the PSL. You know, with King and Cass, East English Village pretty much being the powers in the PSL. So do you think the parity is good?
I think it's great. I think the fact that you can have parity the way it used to be even when I played in the PSL, and even when I was coaching as short as 10 years ago. So a lot of really good football teams in the city of Detroit. And I think with myself and Mike coming over here, I think that we created some of that parity that you're speaking of. It's good for the fans. It's great for the kids. And it's just great for high school football in Detroit. If you're a football fan in Detroit, you know, this is a great thing to add us now. What we are hoping to be in the fold of those great programs.
The PAL League is the pipeline to the PSL. So have you connected with any PAL coaches?
I have. I've had a chance to speak with a few coaches. Some who are considered friends of mine. I've had relationships with those guys over the years. So I've just reconnected with them everywhere from the Tigers and even the Giants here in this area. And I was lucky enough to be able to get Coach Coleman on my staff this year. And a lot of people don't know about that, but I'm very happy about that as well. I think I'm putting together a really good staff. Coach Coleman was the Coach of the Year over at PAL on the B team. He's from the Steelers. Okay. So having him on the staff as well is just going to help us, you know, continue to tap into those feeder programs and draw kids into, you know, to Denby High School.
Talk about your relationship with Coach Denby from the West Side Cubs.
Really close friend of mine. I consider him a great person. He does a great job in getting young men ready for life and getting them in a good place to make good decisions on what schools work for them. I hope to be able to get some of those kids. I am a West Side Cub myself. So to be able to possibly reconnect with Mr. Tandy will be great for my program as well. And he's just a great guy, and he's a winner. And he just, you know, he promotes greatness, and he always puts those kids in position to do great things in their lives.
After you left Denby the first time in 2009, most of the kids went over to Chandler Park Academy and Michigan Collegiate. Mm-hmm. So how do you think you can get those kids to come back to Denby? Well,
you know, things like this help. Speaking with you today and City Ballers and us having an open relationship with the community and just being out and letting people know that we're here. Okay. And we're going to be here, and we're going to do everything we can to make sure these kids are prepared for life. And in the meantime, enjoy playing football too. We understand and respect those other programs that those kids went to, but we want our kids who are in this community to stay here at Denby, and they got a chance to be a part of something very, very special. So I wish those schools the best, but I don't know if they can be able to compete with us if we can keep our kids here.
Thanks, Coach Blankenship, for the opportunity to talk with you, and good luck on your season.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.